this is going to be tough. You're about to listen to three ghost ships speak about their ship fantasy teams and gather around so far. Apologies if we drift off into space. It's time for the weekend wash-up.
Get around him! Get around him! Push up! Oh, and he's talking a bit of trash too!
What a joker.
He's coming off. Get him back off. Get him off. Get him off. Come on. Rocket. We can't hear.
Disgusting! That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's doing me! That's why he's the GOAT!
Yes, that's right. It's that time of the week. We're back again. As always, I'm your host, Matt. And joining me in Adelaide from Gather Round, David and Jord. Boys, how are we feeling this morning?
All things considered, not too bad.
Not too bad? You're doing
Shit
better
house.
than me. Yeah, I am dusty. Dusty's all help. No, it's been a great weekend so far.
Yeah, 100% it has, yeah.
Made the trip over. Been
Apart
off
from you hate Adelaide, mate.
It's
Look, that's not... I don't want to turn on my SA audience, but... Yeah, look,
All 20 of them.
get me back to Perth. Yeah. But look, it's been good fun. Got to the Thursday, Friday night game.
Yep, Thursday was great.
Got to see the Eagles get fucking smashed. So, you know,
Poor, yeah.
We're not going to win a game this year, I don't think.
I think my tip of someone not winning a game was right, just about the wrong team.
Wrong team, yeah.
No, so look, we've got 3 games to go today still. We've got Richmond Freo on in the background, and you boys are kind of dominating there.
Yeah.
Especially you, George.
Trainer
K-Mac.
picks up another one, yeah.
Trainer and K-Mac.
Have that one, mate.
That is unbelievable.
It's not right.
It is right. It's a great pick. I told you.
So, look, let's go through the current scores so far. I'm sitting on 1577 from 17 with Short, who's doing okay. He's not great. Finn, Callahan, McRae, JHF, and Whitfield, captain to come.
Yep.
So, I've avoided the first captaincy bullet
Yes.
the weekend.
Yes.
TDK, got a few coaches. So, look, fingers crossed Witters, well, you'll know by the time you listen to this.
Yeah,
So
100%.
It's either going well or I'm in trouble.
Yeah, I'm 1498 from 17 with I've got Taranto and Shorty running around right now. I've got Whitfield skipper as well, so we might have to jump the fence at Norwood or something to
We're going to have to get in somehow. It's massive.
I've got McRae and Horn Francis as well to go, so yeah.
So I've,
okay, but not great to be honest.
So I've beaten Dave. Looking at this, I've got
Have
him
you?
I've got him by 80 points, and it's Finn v Taranto. So Finn's going to need 30.
Yeah, okay.
Well,
I
he got
can't-
fucking 50
I-
last week, so
I can't even tell where I'm at. But anyway, so
Nah,
1565 with Trainer, K-Mac, McRae, Horn Francis, Tom Green, captain, and Rosie.
So it's a massive game.
yeah, it's gonna
for
be-
us coming up.
So I think I'm going all right here.
yeah, you are going well. 'Cause
Yeah, my worst score was Pryor, I think, and
Yeah.
Lindsay, but everyone else has been around 100,
Dominating.
which is good.
Nope, killing it. All right, let's get this
Lindsay,
over
mate,
with.
honestly.
Oh, he's
Anyway.
going to come up. Great, my trade. I went nod to Marriage, who
Yeah.
looked pretty good yesterday. Like, absolute laser of the right boat.
Yeah.
So he's got that role.
Yeah, he
You
does
looked at
have-
me like that for
Such a bad trade.
getting
Paid
married
600k for that bloke. He's going to average
550K.
he's going to average 72.
for a bloke with a break even of 15.
He's going to average 72. And you have to trade him again. Just wasted 2 trades.
Okay, I don't know what you're on about. That's a good trade.
Yeah.
And Fraser to Sheasel. That was, if anything was a poor trade, getting Shees, because he sucks, mate.
What? He had 100, didn't he?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
no
he'll be
good.
fine, mate.
So
You'll
I've
need
given
him at some point.
I've given it A-. Yeah, it's solid but not spectacular.
Yep, so I went Garcia to Cleary, which was pretty good one with Cleary doing quite well on the way.
He's awesome.
Yeah, so hopefully keeps his spot there. And then nod to Taranto, who's, I don't know what he's on right now.
I'll have a look for you.
Oh,
65.
65.
So
He's dominating.
I'll give that a nice
Well,
A+,
maybe,
possibly.
maybe I haven't beaten you just yet.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll see how we go.
I went SDK to Sardo Hooley, which
Massive,
actually
you went-
turned
Yeah,
out
actually went all right in the
genius. Yeah.
So you brought in a bloke that was vested.
Well, I was trying to get Cleary, but then it means I wouldn't have been able to get a mid. So
okay.
I had to just
fair enough.
get a bit cheeky with it, and then Fraser to Tom Green. So that's an A+.
If Tom Green goes well. What if
He's
Tom,
going wherever.
He's going to get tagged,
Yeah,
mate.
Tom Green to come as the skipper. I love that.
Yeah.
Hard tag.
Out at Norwood, hey?
Yeah.
He's not going to get tagged, mate.
He's gonna get tagged.
Finn's going to get tagged again.
Windy is going straight to Tom Green. You can
Finn.
get yourself if
They
you
don't
think
tag him.
otherwise. All right, winner of the week.
That's the hopium there.
No, that's...
A Finn 50
You think
could
Finn
see-
Callahan is getting tagged?
Yeah. He got tagged last
coach,
week.
What coach? No, he didn't.
Hey,
Yes, he did.
Hey, boys. Easy.
Tell you, I can't deal with this today.
What are you going to do about it, mate?
Finn
These two,
Callahan's getting tagged over Tom Green, is he?
these two have been
Yes.
firing each other up all week. It's been pretty
joke.
awesome, actually, to watch.
Okay, no, winner of the week. Let's be positive. Homer. 133.
Yeah.
Go, Tom.
Started the weekend off right. We've got a crowd coming in the background.
Sorry.
You're actually pissing me off, I'm not going to lie. Homer 133. Averaging 120 when not tagged this year. You've got him and you're not happy.
I just 120 he's not tagged, but he's going to cop tags.
He just scored 133.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the back of his 60.
So that's an average of 100.
Yeah,
So-
he goes next week for me.
Okay. Yeah. Whatever. Homer, great pick. You're going to need him in your sides, I think. He's a top 6 lock.
My winner of the week kind of tells you how my team's going this week, to be honest. Zach Reed, 90. I've honestly, at D6, can't ask
He's
for much
very
more,
good.
to be honest. So
I need him on my field.
Zach Reed?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, he's against Melbourne as well. They had that Geelong go off against them as well, so he's a pretty comfortable one to have there. So
Sorry, I've just seen what's
I
next.
benched him for Pryor and got to get something wrong, I guess. But anyway, my winner of the week,
Yeah, that's a shocker.
Tom Green, 174 as captain. So
Well, that's going to be double. So Tom Green 87.
Tom Green
no,
total.
it's going to be 300 and
Tom
something.
Green 87. This is winner of the week.
I'm manifesting it.
Yeah.
I think you
Okay.
could say.
Loser of the week time and Tom Powell.
Yeah.
I think we're in trouble.
Yeah.
He's
Hand up.
a keeper, isn't he?
No, hand up. I don't think Tommy is a keeper. We've got a North fan here in the crowd. What do you think of Tom Powell? He's a gun, man. He's a gun? Yeah, I'm starting to, my faith's wavering, to be honest.
It's gonna start.
2-point final quarter.
Yeah.
As North got fucking steam.
He's going to need to learn the ways of the wing, I reckon.
He's going to, half forward flanking coming.
Yeah.
I'm a bit concerned.
Yeah.
He might go for me this week.
That's actually fair.
Oh, breaking
speaking
news.
of guys,
Got Harley issuing an apology.
speaking of guys that might go this week, Tristan Cherry, 73. That's 3 70s in a row for Tristan. And look, he's had 1 ton this year, which was the first round. And yeah, he's just been a terrible
is
pick.
he-
What do you do with your rucks here? Because you traded Gorn to TDK,
I
right?
know. I could have traded Cherry to TDK, but I didn't. So.
Well, now TDK sucks.
Has to go back to Gorn.
Nah, I'm not going to muck around. I'm just gonna have to hope.
You're just going to hold?
Yeah, hold and hope. I think.
Are we saying he's injured and struggling, or are we saying that
Or
last
he's just a bot.
he just had a little insanity month?
He might have. I don't know.
Getting a bit concerned.
He's just not tackling or anything as well.
People took him number 1 in drafts as well, and you're
Yeah.
getting 70s every week.
Yeah, honestly, it's he's been terrible, mate.
It's a
Seriously, like 3 70s in a row, and as we said, you don't want to be up in
No,
the
you-
losers of the week in the wash
Because
up.
Big Gorner lifted too. So
Yeah.
that
So
hurts.
anyway, Jordan, who'd you have?
So Track avoided the 3 in a row.
Yes, he did.
So-
Did it right.
I've gone.
He was good.
Actually gone Xavier Lindsay, which is a bit harsh,
He's a-
but
It is a bit
buddy.
mate,
harsh.
it's probably like my only bad score. And so he had 49, and then I
That's honestly
held him
pretty
for a
fair.
week through injury, and then he's ended up losing me money anyway. So
We won't
He's
lose
not
money
going
on
to lose
that.
money.
his break
but
even was 49, I think.
that
Was it?
stings.
So he's gone just under.
I reckon it was 35.
Yeah. So he just made it, regardless.
Either way,
Anyway.
but it's just a yeah.
It is what it is. He can sit on the bench.
He looked like it kind of looked like Finn Sullivan back there, just genuine back pocket,
Just,
not
yeah.
finding it.
Yeah.
Ball going straight
Bit
over
grim.
his head.
Anyway.
Looked a bit concerned.
Yeah. All right,
That was
let's get in the games.
Yep.
Adelaide Geelong starting off Thursday night, and yeah, as I said, Homer 133 just took the piss. 32 touches, I think.
That was a great game of footy.
That was a good game of footy.
Yeah. I
It
think
was
that's been the
good to-
most enjoyable one.
I think that's what I realised, having gone to just Eagles games for 5 straight years.
Yeah.
Actually going to see
Teams
good
just
players
make handballs.
run
It's
about,
nice to watch, isn't it?
hit targets,
And
get
danger.
the ball spinning backwards.
Yeah, a few drop punts was nice to see actually.
So yeah, look, awesome game. Homer Elite Rankin.
yeah.
So there was the whole, is he going to be a laid out? People were thinking about trading him.
Yep.
Was on 54, I think, at 3/4.
Yeah.
I gave him the rocket.
Didn't really. I honestly didn't even notice him out there. And then that last quarter,
Scored 50.
53 points.
Yep, he
He had
saved it.
9 touches, 4 tackles. Just took the piss. So 107. That's very good.
Yep.
Take that all day. Baz Smith. Jeez, he's good.
Yeah.
He's a good player. 102 points.
He must have had.
We had 35 touches.
Yeah.
So I think it was 1 mark, 1 tackle.
Yeah.
So,
That's impressive.
but he had 11 tackles last week. He's gonna continue to.
You have to wonder
dominate.
what the Dogs are doing. Like
Getting rid of
letting
him.
him go.
That
It's
is
just
actually
bizarre.
a really fair point. He is
yeah.
awesome. Dawson.
Oh,
what do you think
Shanksy.
of, what do you think of Dawson's game?
He had 92.
92. I reckon. What do you have? He must have like
if that's
30
his
super
if that's his floor, then awesome. I don't care.
He was shit house, mate.
He had 6 points added on at the end of the game, which was big to go from 86 to 92.
Because he was a lot of VCs. He went at 38%. He was full Shanksby out there.
Yeah, he went. Yeah, didn't.
Yeah,
great
not
ones.
worried
Shocker.
about it. All good.
You're not worried?
No, absolutely
No,
not.
I wouldn't be
Okay,
worried about
fair
him.
enough. Crouchy and Peatling both went 76. They just got it done.
76, getting it done.
So you're just
Yeah,
you're
that's
just
not really
shitting on
getting it done,
Dawson
is it?
for a 92,
So I'm
but
off.
then
I'm just
76
drifting
is
off there.
getting it done.
No, that's
Okay.
not getting it done. I don't even know why I said that.
Crouch
That
must
was
be
shit
he
house.
must be plummeting because he had that 50 last week as well.
Yeah, he will. Yeah,
Cheap option?
I don't know if he
think
could
so.
ever do that.
No, I don't think so.
Despite doing it last year.
Zach Guthrie, 73, and then Humphrey, 67. Both were being considered as underpriced defenders. I was considering.
Humper.
I think just because I was going to the game, there's no other reason why I would ever have been considering those two. It's just bizarre stuff.
Shit.
No good. SDK, 56.
Yeah, glad I binned him.
Fullback.
Yeah, he had to go.
How about, the DeConing brothers?
Yeah,
Jesus.
they suck.
No good.
They've got a disease or something. What was Matt saying?
Sid Draper went 30.
He like cursed him or something. he
Oh,
reckons.
right.
Sid Draper went 33. No good. I think
Oh, on Curtin.
the chop could be coming for old Sid.
Oh, you reckon?
And Dan Curtin, 27. Because he had a couple of good weeks. His price was going up,
Yeah.
so might be time for him to go, I reckon.
Absolutely.
All right, Pie Sydney, one of you.
Yep.
You boys want to take that?
Yeah, Nick Dacos. I mean,
Oh, that was pretty munted.
So I had
Jordan,
had
yeah.
him
That
traded
was
in
pretty
and
much.
captained, and Dave's like, "Don't torpedo your team, mate. Don't do it."
You send the photo of
Yeah.
I had
Dacos
it locked
captain.
in a minute before kickoff,
Why
and
didn't
then
you do it?
changed it back. I don't know. David torpedo. He said, "Don't torpedo your team, mate. You'll
So you
regret it."
talked him out of it.
you got to play percentages, right? Like,
Well done. Great call.
That's right.
Nah.
Skip
Jordan might
next.
have won the bloody week.
I still might.
Yeah, true.
yeah.
No, he was awesome.
No, he was absolutely dominant,
think
wasn't he? And Jordan just couldn't go with him.
We had James Jordan fucking hanging off him. For 2 hours.
Tom did say that. He said,
Yeah.
he'll blow the tag.
Yeah. Sydney fan as well, so he doesn't rate
Shout
Jordan.
out, Tom.
Doesn't rate Jimmy. Gee, we didn't have a good weekend, our teams. Has anyone had a bloody win?
No.
I don't think
Darcy
so.
Cameron, 105. He's averaging about that, I'd say.
I think he's
So,
ruck one.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's fucking dominating.
Yeah.
He actually is probably ruck one now.
The Eagles need him.
Probably, yeah. Yeah.
Come home.
Long, 29 disposals,
Long.
104.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. He must have been on like 65 at half time.
I don't know who was playing on him because every time I looked up, 44 had the ball in 30 metres of space.
Yeah, and he was
But,
tackled hard.
I mean, yeah, he was cheap.
How much is he?
Sit up. I think he's getting into the 500s now. I'll double check that.
Could still. Yeah.
I'll check it. You keep going.
The coach said that the sub vest is going for him now. So.
504.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
And you paid $560 for Marek. Talk about crossroads decisions. Hey,
Heaney 102. He might be a little trading option heading into the next couple of weeks. He looked very good out there.
About
coming out
time.
of the stoppages. Yeah.
slow start.
Yeah,
for him.
Heaney's been
he's-
really
yeah,
poor.
Yeah. So
Cheap option.
yeah, I reckon. Bicey 94. I mean,
He was very good.
Oh, until that last quarter
he had a couple moments.
when he
what?
went Shanksy, mate.
No, he didn't go Shanksy.
Yes, he did.
No,
he
just bombed
bottled.
one
He
to
bottled
no
one straight to Geelong. They kicked a goal directly from
He had a
it.
couple-
That was because he bombed. Yeah, that was a poor decision.
Yeah.
He was still lacing.
Yeah,
blokes
so
out.
he shanked one, and it cost him the game. And it got taken off.
They were down
he got
by eight.
taken off
If you
kickings at
thought
the end as
Bison was
well.
poor, I don't know what game you
They had a
watched.
couple moments,
The,
but he had some
the
really good
Lizards
moments.
like fucked him off to the back pocket at the end as well. It was good.
Roberts 86. Wow. I don't know how he got to 86, but
It was very ugly.
yeah.
86.
You reckon you need to move him on, or like
Nah.
you
You don't have to.
personally,
But if
like-
I had the luxury.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fair
I
enough.
think that's. I don't think he's going to be a top 6 defender.
I still think he will be.
Cheeks.
Trust the process.
Chad Warner 86. Yeah.
He
Cost
how
a
cheap
few,
is
cost
he
a
now?
few bets on the night.
Did he?
Oh yeah, no, he didn't kick one. Didn't kick a snag.
Grimsby.
He must be
Anyway.
getting ridiculously cheap now.
Yeah.
And he might get forward status.
He's in the never again list for me.
so not even as a 700k forward.
maybe there's 700 go forward, but yeah,
Okay.
not right now. Cleary 83. So he's probably
The
if
guy.
he keeps his spot, probably a good option this week
What do we
to trade in.
We may as well get the Sydney Tom. Cleary? Tick?
Lock and load, baby.
Lock and load.
Yeah, so he was very good at half forward there. So, yeah, Yeah, hoping
He was
hopefully
very
no
good.
hopefully no off-field suspensions for their old Cleary.
What is that?
That's why he didn't play to start the year.
Because of what?
Yeah, I was going to say I missed that story.
I think
Can we say?
I think it was a drug issue. Yeah,
Wow.
but I hope I haven't missed that one. But yeah,
No,
that'd be a bit off.
honestly, that's on me for not knowing.
Perryman 77.
Fuck that bloke.
Yeah, he was. He actually looked all right, but wasn't
He
great.
didn't.
He was playing halfback.
points wise.
Yeah.
He got put halfback.
Josh
so
Dacos,
Yeah, really poor.
65.
you were tossing that up
yeah, I
as
was.
well.
I was.
Were you considering Dacos?
Yeah, that would be
Mate,
so
I
good.
consider all options. And then Corey Warner, 61. So,
He's
pretty
solid.
solid as well.
I was happy with him.
On to North and the Suns.
North Gold Coast.
What do we
You
got?
want to take one,
Jai
George?
Simpson, he actually could be a top 6 forward.
He has been dominating.
Like, I think,
He had 24 in tow.
and he's still probably cheap-ish, right?
He's probably getting expensive.
Or is he
now.
like 900?
But he's worth it. He's easily a top 6 forward right now.
That has to be
Absolutely
considered.
dominating. Yeah.
905.
905. Yeah. No,
It might have to be done.
How many he scores, like 110. He's had a couple
I think
big
his
tons
lowest
as
has been
well.
like-
Yeah,
80.
he's got a big
Oh.
ceiling.
Yeah.
Has to be, yeah.
You can do
Anyway,
that. Yeah, you can do that. For sure.
LDU 106, so he also kicked 3 behind.
Mate, he was on 48 at quarter time. So that's
a
classic LDU.
Classic LDU.
Yeah, but they also got pants in the last
And
quarter.
he's a very-
signed his contract.
He's a very rich man now, so maybe he's just resting on his laurels.
Yeah,
Well, he
big
dominated
signature.
that game, didn't he?
I don't know.
he was
I don't know what he did in the last quarter.
Yeah,
The game was on the line.
Yeah. No, that's probably fair.
Tommy's gone silent.
I'm trying to find out.
All right, Shees 100. Just pretty good from the Shees. Just keeps doing it.
Yeah, I'm not happy with that.
You dirty
trading
about
him.
it?
I'm dirty. He was on 68 at half time.
What were you expecting, though?
115. 100. I paid more than 100
Look,
for
you're
it.
going to need him, so I don't think it's the end of the
Yeah.
world. Matt
Yeah.
Roll bounced back 99, so reward to those who were stupid enough. Caleb Daniel,
probably
98.
what he is,
Just
isn't
keeps
he?
getting it done.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, John Noble, 98.
Very
Again.
good.
Another John
He
Noble
was-
performance as well. He's
Yeah.
like a LDU in the sense that he was on a big score at quarter time.
Him and Riola just
That's
kind
2 weeks
of...
in a row.
Are they
So,
just...
I don't think they do it. I think Rioli is left, right, out. And Noble's on all the kick-ins.
Noble's a better kick, isn't he? So
I think Noble's the target. So if you want one of them, it's...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Nobes.
Took Miller 97, and I did say this morning he might get forward status.
Is he getting forward? I didn't know that.
There's a account on Twitter that does
Few
likely.
draft coaches perking up.
Yeah, so I don't know if it will happen, but
Okay.
it could be a good option as
That's
well.
That's one to watch.
Nando 94, so that's
This is-
back-to-back mid-90s.
So this is the
You'd
Nando
be a bit
experience.
disappointed.
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Don't pay up for Nando.
Yeah, wait till he drops down. Jack Darling, 81, 2 goals, 1. He just keeps getting it done. Fine wine.
I tell you, this really goes to show, looking at how poor the Eagles are, that he was just trying to carry a forward line.
carrying
shit
a load,
team,
wasn't he?
I think I was harsh on him.
Yeah, you were.
I did. In fact, I know I was.
I've always
apologies,
believed
Jack.
in Jack Darling.
Apologies, Jack.
Tom Powell, 81.
Yeah, just not good enough.
You going to trade him
Yeah,
this week?
yeah, I'm trading him.
To who?
Nick Dacos. It's a
God.
pretty nice upgrade.
And then Dacos will get tagged. You
I don't
Anyway.
think. No, but I think Tom Powell is. Yeah, and I was one of his biggest fans. But if I was the coach, I'd be making him. Although did Wardle limp off injured? So
He didn't
I guess,
play.
No, he played. They played
they
a
like a
match.
VFL
Oh,
scratchy
really?
or something.
Yeah, and he did hobble off. So apparently he's fine. And if he comes into the side, then Tommy,
It's done.
see you later.
Flanders, 78. He's been pretty disappointing this year.
Jeez.
Very.
So he
Sorry.
might be at some point option if he gets his scoring back up because he'll be cheaper.
But is he pure guts? Is that why?
I don't think he.
No one
can-
knows.
He could be
He's
half
I think he
forward.
starts half forward. So I don't know where. I don't know how.
Yes,
I'll have to
he's
see what his
defend-
CBAs are.
He's half forward. Yeah, proper half forward.
Yeah.
So,
And I think he's got DPP, so in that case, he's not going to get forward status,
yeah.
unfortunately.
Oh,
Big-
no.
the big X-Man, 73. Pretty disappointing as
Mate,
well.
I mean,
honestly.
do you have to get rid of him? Because he's going to spiral.
I don't know. I don't know what
Or
to
do you
do.
just back it in?
Well, you could go Cherry to Briggs, couldn't you?
Oh, Drew-
Depending on what Briggs does today.
Drew Jones was saying he's still concerned by that hammy.
Yeah. I don't know
I
because
don't know what you
Go
do.
to Briggsy, Dave. I think you have to.
you don't want to trade Cherry out and then he scores and Briggsy fucking.
So if Briggsy dominates today,
I
Who's
will
he playing?
definitely look at
Romo?
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Romo. Oh, I don't know.
The big body.
Yeah.
Big body,
Well, they're at
yeah.
Norwood, so I assume there'll be a
Yeah.
lot of contests.
They're a bit going
Yeah,
on.
but that's pretty much it. The other one was just McCurch, who got subbed on 26. So,
Well,
don't know what he did. Prayers up. Hope he's fine.
No, so Yeah, Colby got injured sub for 26, but in 60% time on ground.
So he sucked.
So he was going to score like 30.
So great draft pick for those that did it.
Oh. They've
Oh,
got to...
jeez.
So, I mean, why did North cop... They copped all the heat for having Colby and Sheasel off halfback.
Yeah.
So now they've got Colby running around getting 5 touches.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing there?
Shocking.
Finn O'Sullivan, he was all right. And Rioli, though, 56. I think Noble is the clear
Foss can probably go.
winner. Oh, he's ticking over.
Is
slowly.
he? Slowly, man.
Slowly.
Far out.
He was on 36 at halftime.
Yeah, but
It just
Ended
takes,
on
but as you
54.
saw with Lawler, it
I
just
think that's
takes-
his highest score.
It just takes 180. I know, but it just takes 180, and he'll make some cash.
Playing, so
Yeah, I'm the keeper. Let's go Carlton West Coast. I don't think
get through this one quick.
there's much. Well, there's not really much to talk about that's relevant.
Fucking.
Fuck me. Yeah,
We are the shittest team of all time, I think.
we actually might be one of the worst teams. I reckon outside of the new teams, like when your GWS and Gold Coast come in, like I reckon Tassie year 1 or 2, definitely year 2 will be better than this Eagles team.
It's
actually
honestly, we're lucky we had a couple of West Ends to get
Just
through that
forget about
game.
the game.
Mate, I was having to watch that shit from the roof of the Adelaide Oval.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, you were up on the
32 degrees.
So fucking 20 turds running around in Eagles jerseys.
Could you see much up there?
Yeah, I could see
Oh,
everything.
too much probably.
Yeah, no, it was a really good view actually. I would
Yeah, good
recommend it
experience.
if anyone. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you,
We're not sponsored by the Adelaide
if
Oval. or
I
anything,
could
but-
take one positive out of the game though, it was young Grossi.
Yeah,
Gross, 72 points. He was in the guts. He was about the only one that had a
yeah.
proper crack.
He's definitely someone you could get in.
Well, I think you 100% you can.
Unless
get
he
him
gets suspended for
in.
belting
well,
Mackay.
he might be in trouble for that, I think.
Yeah.
Which is really unlucky.
Yeah.
Did
who
he
knows?
belt Harry? Did he?
He tried to put a shepherd on.
We reckon
and-
that he wasn't looking, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
If he did try to intentionally shepherd him, then he's liable
Yeah.
for Harry getting concussed.
Right.
Which is,
Did Harry
Liable.
get concussed?
yeah.
yeah, well, he got subbed.
I must have missed that when I was.
Yeah, that would have been when you're up.
Yeah.
Climbing
Getting
roof.
off the roof.
Climbing the stadium.
It actually could work out though if he misses a couple of weeks because when
Yep.
he comes back in,
Yes.
yeah, he's
Okay.
a downgrade option.
Uh.
Walshy 126, just 37 and 3.
Dominant.
Fucking,
Did he end up with a
he
tackle?
would- I don't
Oh,
think
he
so.
probably
'Cause
because
I
he's
think
only
he
got
was-
100.
I think he was 0 tackles.
We were
wasn't he?
saying, why would he need a
But-
tackle? He's getting the ball before
Yeah,
the
he
other
didn't touch the
players.
ball.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
how's he going to lay a tackle?
He's definitely-
No, Walshy is a serious option.
Oh, yeah.
now.
He's
Yeah.
on my never again. So
Yeah,
I'm
he
not.
has burnt blokes in the past.
Yeah.
Though.
130
he's very
last
he
good.
ended up,
week,
he ended up
126
with one
this week.
tackle. So.
Georgie who are 121. The GOAT? 39 disposals and 8 marks.
I wonder where he's
averaging like
ranking
115.
in averages for the midfield.
It
Bloody
would,
M1.
it would have to be in the top 3.
He'd probably be close. Yeah.
In fact, he'd be ahead of Dawson and Rosé now.
He was 850k. We say this
So,
every week.
so M1.
Have I just got
M1
a
was,
drive-by for George Hewitt?
No, I'm just saying that I think he's
What?
averaging more than
What,
Dawson.
how have you got to
That's not
drive
a
by?
drive.
My
by,
two
mate.
midfielders.
Oh,
He's
come
got
on.
at me there.
No, well, I didn't intentionally.
Just subconsciously.
Always,
Yeah, it probably was.
Rent-free.
always needs to drive by
Yeah.
Jordan.
Great draft pick. Adam Chera, 101. Just this is I
Yeah.
guess 95 to 105 every week.
Yeah,
which
he's good.
Can't complain with.
Yeah.
Very good. Marriage 78. I'm happy with it. You didn't rate him apparently.
I mean, sure.
I mean,
but you
he's
have
got
to trade
the
him
be-
again.
He's got the best
it's
role in
two
football
trades.
because he had 10 kick-ins, and teams are going to have 50 shots at goal every week.
Yeah, but the Eagles just don't score,
Holding
mate.
the ball on K-Mac, Jordan. Start the second half.
Oh, so now he's
So
only
he's
on,
on,
160.
only on track for 115.
Dominating. Yeah. And lastly, TDK.
Oh, mate.
So now we were given a little.
So the Baz
Give him a
Williams,
little-
the Baz
give him a
Williams
little
ruck
fist pump.
tag is back.
Well, I honestly didn't realise he was out there until he took a mark
Look.
late in the second.
Yeah.
That was insane. And people
captained him,
because they were scared.
being scared of the fact that Boyd
was-
might be a late in
might
today,
play.
and they had no other rookies.
So,
I mean,
so people didn't even VC him.
Yeah.
This is why we use a VC.
Yeah,
Well,
Anyway,
that's
some
jumping.
people also captain Will Ashcroft. So,
What?
did they?
Jez.
Oh my god!
Oh, I mean,
Wow.
he's an idiot.
He's a go shit, mate.
That doesn't even count.
Sorry, Jez.
Anyway, so TDK Pidnet's got to be coming in. Or I mean,
Yeah.
look, he was cool. He was Krampus in round 5 is a concern.
75. He didn't look good.
It was hot
I
out
mean,
there.
so
he
in his
late-
defence.
he
He
was
didn't have to be, but
his tap work's still pretty handy.
No,
so.
yeah, so it'll be interesting. Yeah. All right, let's move on. Bulldogs Brizzy.
Yeah, McCluggage 111, and yeah, wow.
I'm surprised there wasn't more chat about.
He has gone what was it, at 60 to start the year, and then he's gone bang from there. So he went 90 and then
300s in a row now, I think.
But
Yeah.
he had that roll in the 60
Yeah.
that we flagged, and then since then,
yeah. So
Massive.
he's going to be
I think
pretty
he's
expensive.
about 125 in his last 3.
Yeah. So I don't know if you could go him now, but
I don't know. He's low 1 million.
yeah.
Yeah, you could.
Yep. Tim English 98. So was he the ruck choice? I mean 98.
I mean, look, it's
it was threatening
the
to
fact
be
that-
much bigger. Didn't
The
end
fact
up.
that that's where the bar is pretty pathetic.
I think first half
But I think
the
it's
scores were massive and then it slowed down a bit in
Yeah,
the
I
second
reckon
half.
he was
didn't
on
it?
like 80 odd at 3/4 time English.
Yeah.
So then Bulldogs got absolutely smashed in that last quarter, didn't they? What a comeback actually by
Levi.
Brisbane.
It was.
But yeah, Levi Ashcroft 90. Yeah, it's
So
98. So far out.
He's
He's
awesome.
really
I mean,
good,
everyone
isn't he?
has him right. So
And-
and you just
yeah.
keep him on
Well, that's
field,
gonna be
and he's going to be a forward
He's
next
gonna be
week.
a forward,
Say,
yeah.
So Davo.
See you later, Dave.
Great,
Yeah.
great draft pick for those that did it.
Yeah. He's sitting at the bottom of the table.
He might be his best player.
as the big owner
kicks his
Tracy.
four.
It's going to go 150 against
Josh Dunkley 98.
He was on 70 at half
the
time.
ton run ends.
Oh. So everyone was dominating the first half of that and just...
Well, the scores at halftime were massive.
I mean,
he was
honestly,
on 70 and then he ended up on
I
98.
was seeing
So.
3 screens during this game, so...
Well, look, big hero, eh?
He was cake for you
Few,
to get
few
caught.
beers yesterday.
Yeah, I drink beers.
Take your cape off, mate. Jasper Fletcher, 98. This was actually very interesting from Jasper off halfback. So
Yeah.
Has Zork been pushed out?
not pushed out, but obviously he's, I don't know, I think they like Jasper Fletcher back there using it. So
He got
Yeah,
the
okay.
kids.
he was winging the grand final. So
Yeah, so he's going to get DPP. He's full halfback.
good draft pick. Good
is
draft pick off the waivers, definitely.
But,
Will Ashcroft, 97, was threatening to be a pretty shit score to start, I think, after the first half. And then I think he came out
Yeah.
second half and brought them back into it.
Had a massive last
I
quarter.
victory lapped at half time and it cost me again.
Oh, because of
Yeah,
Will.
yeah. Little
Yeah.
reverse rocket. You're good at those.
yeah, I know.
Yeah, thanks for that, mate.
No worries.
Fletcher had a couple
Oh.
kick-ins. Zorko had 7.
As
so
Sarong gets dumped
if
on his
Zorko
head.
was ever out, Fletcher might just take off.
Yeah. Oh, what? So Zorko had all the
Zorko had,
kick-ins.
but Fletcher had the others. So.
Yeah, okay. Lockie Neal, 93. I mean, yeah. Thank God I didn't get him. Ed Richards, 92. I mean, fuck me, Ed.
Loves a 90, doesn't he, old Ed?
Thoughts on Ed?
Max CBAs for Ed, and he had like
what he
30
is.
disposals, but just fucking tackle and get a couple marks,
Yeah.
mate. Like,
Hasn't had that big score yet, has he?
He had a rogue one last
but
year.
I've got to sit there and say the role's still there, so you can't jump at
You could have
shadows.
made worse picks.
Yeah, definitely.
I think he's slightly better than Tom Powell.
Yeah. Yeah. He actually is.
Yeah,
yes.
it definitely is.
Dane Zorko, I tell you, this could have been
Seen him?
real bad.
We were speaking of fist pumps.
Yeah, but
on
90
bloody
brought
20.
it way back. So
He's burnt everyone that brought him in
Oh.
for the Tigers game.
yeah, for that last game.
Feels good.
I think we've probably got to thank Calvin for that one.
Oh, is that Taranto suspension?
Probably.
Better
What
not be.
happened?
Just dumps wrong on his dome.
Nah, it's not.
Oh, that's got
Just
to
in
be
the
weeks.
back.
That's got to be weeks, I think.
Riley Sanders, I tell you, this was looking big as well in the first half,
Okay.
and he's
Do you,
dropped
have you still got him or not?
No, I binned him up for the
80.
first
I mean,
week.
80. You take it if you've got him, obviously, but his role is half forward flank, so
Yeah. No, it looks like he was dominating, but
he can go. Fraser, 61.
Bond.
Yeah, he did kick a good goal, but
some of
yeah.
my best that.
He needs to be out
Yeah.
if you don't have him
Yeah.
out.
100%.
Some of my best.
And then Davo 57. So it'd be interesting to see where his break even. His break even was like 10 or something.
This is just what Davo does. Just
Yeah.
50, 60, 60, 120.
He should keep ticking it over.
That ground's not really good for wingers either, is it?
That's
No.
fair.
The highway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much it for that game.
Beauty. Yep, last game. We're almost through.
Thank
Melbourne
God.
Essendon. You want me to take this one? I'll talk about it again. Like, okay,
I could do it.
if I couldn't see the last game, like, I don't really do much of this.
You guys
one.
were you guys were moshing.
Me and Tommy are on the mosh
You were
pit.
moshing at the Lion Hotel.
We were giving the double Harley birds to some kids in their apartment window.
Oh,
that's-
that's actually pretty off.
That's I'm not sure I would have said that on a podcast, mate.
And there
shit.
goes his job.
I've got a career
And there it goes.
again.
there he
Good.
goes.
So we're at the pub. Obviously, there was a nice little block party going on.
Yeah,
wasn't
that
there?
was very good.
That was
Some
good
live
fun.
music. There was meant to be an appearance from Peter Dacos, but I didn't see him.
Yeah.
There was meant what?
Peter Dacos was meant to make an appearance.
That was pretty rogue.
So no, mate. Anyway, so back to the AFL fantasy, eh?
We've just lost track there. It was always going to happen. All right.
So,
Zach,
are you doing this?
No,
I'll
you
do
go.
it. All right, Zach
You go.
Barrett, 136, absolutely dominant.
He's pretty good.
I think he's M1 again, isn't he?
Yeah. Ooh.
I don't know, but he's up there.
Mate, these
Actually,
130s.
he might be ahead of George Hewitt.
You know, these
I'll
players.
I'll tell you what they're
The
But yeah, I mean, you can't
130s,
pay
mate.
up for him now.
He's
but-
dominating.
Yeah,
He
he's
is.
taken
You're
the
right.
Michael.
He's the highest averaging
Nick
player.
Martin, 121, bounce back.
Yeah, he did bounce back.
So
and he's going to be
I
a
don't know
forward.
if there was a role change or what. If he's a forward, we've got to get him right.
Who's this Nick Martin?
Yeah. Come
To be
mate,
fair-
lock in. Not long. Couple more to
Yeah,
go.
sorry, I just drifted off the
Yeah,
space.
the peanut.
Nick Martin is probably
Peanut
the
gallery.
We've got the peanut galleries laughing in the background. Anyway. All right. Sorry.
coffee. We're all unwell here.
There's
COVID.
bit of decorum, boys. We're filming a podcast. Max Gorn,
Hurry up.
119
Yeah.
against the toughest matchup. Apparently,
I had just accepted that this was
the
going to be an
certified
80.
ruck taggers.
But he loves Essendon. I think, were you saying this? Because you were talking
I
about...
jokingly captained him again, but then I didn't
You
actually
would-
do it.
So he apparently loves Essendon, and fuck that, I didn't expect that score.
So
That
now
early.
you find yourself in a little predicament, don't you, David? Because you traded him to TDK.
Yeah.
Who does Max Gawn have coming up? I need to see. Because I know...
I think it was meant to be a good run.
Gorn
right?
was probably the good starting pick, and Cherry
He
was
has
just the woe.
three O's. Well, like Darcy's back, but then he goes Richmond and Eagles.
Oh,
Couple
although-
very green.
Nah, anyway, he stays.
He's very
Ed
good.
Langdon 113.
Great
He
draft
has
pick.
these.
keeps dominating.
Yeah, it's up and down, but he has these.
Yeah.
So it was a high scoring game.
Is that Archie Roberts?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has
113.
been
What was
good.
going on there?
Well, like...
That must be when I was moshing because I didn't see any of that.
No, well, I didn't
You were
see...
moshing the whole bloody game, mate.
Well, I didn't see how he did it
Respect.
either. Oh, we speak of capes. Oh, fucking hell.
Hey, someone's going to do it. You,
But no,
you blokes just sitting there like, watching the fantasy.
Full
Losers.
melting
The
about
track.
Xavier Lindsay.
Track 104.
Yeah.
Very good.
Thank God. That was just getting him borderline depressing.
Yeah.
But he,
that's good.
He cheered himself
Yeah,
up and
you
went out
needed
there
that.
and showed something.
You absolutely needed that.
Massive.
So, yeah.
Very good.
Setters, 104. We were talking about this.
Mm.
He was 830k coming
What?
to this week.
Why is he not getting a game?
Well, he's getting
Well,
the
he is
game
now,
now.
Now
mate.
he is, but why wasn't he?
Like, Caldwell's out for 6 weeks here.
yeah.
Bit older.
Because
So you could do it.
our option last
Holy
week.
shit.
Yeah, I know.
Will Setterfield.
He could be the option next. Well,
much
no,
is
you got to get Dacos next week. He was 830k.
He was 8
Dacos
He
will
was
be hard.
830.
Dacos will be hard to get up to, trade up to, I reckon. Because
You
I don't
reckon?
know if there'll be any. Just depends who you're trading
Yeah.
out for him. Yeah. But yeah.
All right, the Riddler, 100.
Very good.
Riddler gonna
Very
Riddler
good.
Yeah.
every
Draft
now and
pick.
then.
Yeah.
Big Sammy Durham,
Very good. 99.
great
Yeah.
draft pick.
Yeah, he could have
He'll
actually.
get mid clock too.
Could have
With
actually picked
Caldwell
him.
out, So
Yeah. Clary 98.
Yeah.
Again, he's
Came
just
home
ticking along,
late.
isn't he?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
very good.
Ticking along.
Yeah.
Bowie,
Yeah.
still don't know how to
Yeah,
say it.
he's been
90.
good.
Also ticking along.
Yeah, and then the big one, Zach Reed,
Yeah.
90. So that's
So good.
83 and then 90 in the last 2
That's
weeks.
so
And
good.
you just got to have him on field.
Seriously, if you fielded Reed over Pryor, you might be on for the round.
I still might win the round.
You are going massive. But that was 90 points. That, I need Zach Reed on my
What's
green.
K-Mac
Yeah.
on
I've
now?
got to restructure next week.
K-Mac, I don't know. I haven't seen him touch it
I'll give you an
recently.
update. Keep going, Melbourne
Give you an
games.
update.
Yeah,
Almost
anyway,
through.
so, and then Langford, is that Harvey Langford?
Harvey
77.
Langford,
Yeah, that's actually pretty
So
good.
he's probably,
Bounce back.
he's probably an option now, or he's probably going to be
Nah,
pricey.
he's probably a bit
400k.
expensive.
I reckon there's other options out
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, like
If
this
you got
next
him-
man, Sardell Hooley,
Yeah.
subbed on
Massive.
for a 73. Again, I just had to do it because I couldn't get anyone else.
Well,
Yeah.
'cause
And it's worked out.
Little
Well,
kissing there.
It is. Because I need the same to try get Reed on my field to restructure.
Yeah.
So I think he might be.
So I think I accidentally put myself a week ahead in a way.
Genius.
Now, Lindsay, 49, bit disappointing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's.
You
I was saying
boys
it's kind of
haven't-
that thing where you get injured and you come back and you're a little bit timid.
He looked timid.
Yeah.
So true.
Trusted.
Like, scared of getting jumped on in a pack and doing
Yeah.
his ACL.
Yeah.
Basically.
Probably fair
Scared
enough.
of drinking beers. Anyway,
Wait, are you saying Xavier Lindsay?
no,
is, or-
me
Oh,
today.
you. Oh, okay.
Jackson Pryor,
You've lost me with
45.
that one.
That was bizarre.
Jackson Pryor, 45. He's got to go.
Jackson.
Sorry.
So Jackson Pryor, 45. He's got to go.
Yeah.
Focus.
Yeah. I don't know if he has to go.
Well, he's going to be close to his break even now,
He
right?
can go. He can
I think
go.
he goes to me next week.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
can.
he's got to go.
Speaking of gotta go.
Oh,
Fucking hell.
Hendo, no man.
Those red dots are adding up for you, mate.
I've got some.
You need to
seriously
address some
poor
rookies
players
here.
on my
What
bench.
what colour dot is a bloke that fucking barely touches it and then gets subbed off? Fucking,
Brown.
I don't know if there's a colour for that.
yeah, I don't know. They should.
Brown? What? Shat
Brown
himself.
for shit.
Yeah, that's actually probably a good one.
Good. And that's it. Thank
Yeah,
God.
yeah. That's. I reckon we sign off here. This has been maybe one of the worst podcasts ever.
It's been good.
recorded.
It's been alright.
No, it's been
Has,
good fun.
is Tim Taranto fucking gone backwards this quarter?
Well, I was going to say a little
He
scup
has actually,
day.
yeah.
Halfway through the third here,
Oh my God, Sarong.
Tracy, if you're facing him in drafts, kicked 5 goals and he's on 85. He's been Andy.
Get the fucking ball, Taranto. No,
And-
that's fine.
Oh, good tackle.
Yeah.
Andy Brayshaw, 77. A lot of blokes brought him in, dominating. McIntosh, he's hit the brace.
I tell you what. What do you mean?
62. He's on
You can't
What's not
complain
looking
about
great
that.
is my K-Mac most tackles at gather round bet as he's on one.
But you take a ton.
He's
God,
so-
imagine he did that.
He
He'd be on
stopped
140.
hugging
How's
and
he,
just
meant
distributing the
to,
pill.
how's he meant to tackle if he's always got the ball in his hands,
Yeah.
mate?
I know, that's the problem.
True.
He's too good.
Sarong, I saw he started really slowly, but he's up
He's
to
dominating.
61. Yeah. Short Air, 57. He's picking up.
Shot it.
And Traynor, 54.
Yeah, that's good.
Very good.
It's good. Hopefully it just keeps going.
Yeah, Traynor over Reed's a bit of a bizarre one, but
Yeah, respect.
you have to respect it. Yeah.
Anything else going on in that game?
Nah.
Murphy Reid 30.
Down here.
David.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Jai miss. Well, he can miss 6.
Ooh.
Freo up by 4 goals. Yep, all right.
All right.
I think that's it.
Wrap it up. Back to the
We're
pub.
going
I need,
to
a, I,
Port
need a
West
West
End.
I need a West End.
Get me a West End.
I need a
Yeah.
West End.
And then tonight we watch the beef match. Port v Hawks.
And do you know what
Yeah.
makes me sick? Is David's going to be on the washing machine, and we're not going to be doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, come
you
on,
two
lads.
can sit on it together next week.
Fucking joke.
I
Yeah,
reckon
we're going to have
Zach-
to get him on it
Just
next
a side
week.
note, I reckon Zach Butters could kill someone tonight. He's going to be
Why
so
is that?
fired up. All the beef with
Yeah,
with
that was beef. That's going to be a good game. So I can't wait for that one.
Mm.
Hopefully it all goes well for our skippers
Mm-hmm.
in the next game. And
as the big kahuna lines up for his fifth.
oh no, he's got 150.
All right, we'll end it
Sorry.
there, boys.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, we're just dribbling in. All right,
See you guys. Have a good week.
turn it off.
Bye.
Get me out of here.